and happy 4th of July weekend, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Right now, if you're watching this, I think it's like 5:30 or 4:50 or something like that, or 5:30, I don't know. This is pre-recorded. This is late, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon that I taped this. Now, this one is about all the projects that I started in, I think, 2012, but strokes and losing some houses and things happening, I put these projects aside. Okay? Before we get to that one, I'm still going to do it, but it's going to take me a little longer. And I will make money. Okay? That is going at 8 knots. Do not swim in it. Alright? People go out in the woods and think, I'll go swimming in 8 knots. They'll find your body drowned down the river. It's like every time you city folks come out of Bakersfield or LA, let's go to the woods. And we find you drowned. That's water is cold and it's rushing. Okay? We are doing everything right now. A lot of people are reporting now on Tulare Lake. We have the world's biggest bug problem. Between the mosquitoes, we are worried about West Nile, dengue. We also worry about malaria. All right? A lot of you boneheads out there are like, but I haven't been out of my closet or game room. I don't care. I'm calling the old school survivalist, and that's the truth. All right? You better wake up. Things are changing. Have a happy 4th of July weekend. Enjoy the family. Like I said, it's not going to be easy or fun. All right? There's 1 million gallons of rotting water out there. And the idiot says, why don't you pump it into the ground? I had to stop 40 people from lynching the state official. They were going to make a Christmas tree out of them. String them up. Okay? They had it. They were really, like, say, you drink that water. If it's safe, you could drink it, then we'll pump it. Well, why don't you filter it? That's one of the reasons why we're suing some of the companies. Okay? State officials and politicians are like the worst Eloy you can ever meet. And let's see, that's my tip for today. And if you're doing on the hiking trails, please wear protection. I hike all the time. All right? Wear sunshades, wear a hat, make sure you have plenty of fluid. I swear to God, it's like drink plenty of fluid, wear light clothing, long sleeve, loose and airy, and make sure you're physically capable of the hike. When I go out there on horseback or I'm hiking with my walker, I pick up people left to right. Okay? And I have 2 stints in my heart. A lot of you are fat, overweight, and out of shape. You can't do even my morning walk. I walk 2.4 miles. Okay? For you Canadians, that's 4.5 kilometers. All right? I do that every morning. I get up, I walk down, I pick the roughest terrains for my area, walk back. I go through 2 railroad tracks, 3 irrigation ditches, a river, and this is suburbia. And I keep warning people, you know those go through here and you got a good chance of being flooded out. But nobody ever listens to old Uncle Al. I just smile. Because remember, 2050, half of California is going to be a ghost town. There'll be plenty of buildings, both commercial and residential. Okay, main topic. The French nail. The French nail is a trench knife design. I looked at it. I was thinking of making it out of rebar and mild coil steel. I was all set up and ready to go for production. Then let's see, I forget which house was burnt down. Yeah, it was the house that burnt down. So that stopped that, and also the stroke didn't help either. Okay. B. This was my younger days when I learned how to do self-publishing books. Okay. Basically, it's a booklet. We used to all do it in the younger college day. We made our own books. We printed it out. Cartoons, short stories, bad poetry. I did a lot of bad poetry. Also, I did booklets on trans and gay rights. I did booklets on politics. A lot of my friends didn't like my ideas because I leaned kind of not towards the left. I hated the left. I was more rightist. And as years go on by, I go from the center. A lot of my friends went to the left, and a lot of me, I went to the right. Far right. Over right. Past right. Okay? Genghis Khan right. Alright? My ideas is kind of weird. But back to the book development. Alright? Okay. Making self-published books. Basically, you want 40 pages. So you fold. Typically, this is 12 by 8 sheet. You fold it in half. 20 pages in half. That comes out 40 pages. That's 20 pages of photocopier paper, which is cheap and doesn't last long and it works fine. And then cardstock for the cover. This is one of the improved. And you could get, cardstock, ISBN code, this type of paper right here. You could do all this. Alright. Hard part is layout. Alright. And nice thing is, everything is used and you could do it. I used to do it manually on a photocopier with all illustrations and diagrams. Alright, I learned the hard way. Now with the newer copiers, I could take a UBS stick and have the original copy of some kind of book like this, and then put it into like Federal Express copy machine, and boom, I got a book printed out. Alright, it's not as rocket science, not that hard. And people look at me, but we don't have an IQ of 200. I'm sorry if you can't figure that one out. I used to cut and paste for you weeks at a time, sending up a rough copy, and then I'll do it and take it over to Kinko's or Federal Express or UPS, and then print out my own books. What you need is to buy an ISBN code, and then you're a publisher. Okay, some of the books I was going to publish was AR7 books, but again, something came up. At that time, I heard Henry, great firearms company, was going to buy the design. And then I had a stroke, and my house went down the Russian River, and I lost everything, and then I woke up and all hell broke loose. Okay? So that project is still in the works. 40 pages of the AR7 book. I still have the rough draft someplace. I gotta find it. I have a whole bunch of survival books. Okay? That was another thing I was going to do, and then something came up. Gardening books. I have a whole bunch. AR Advanced Rifle System. This is not a book. AR Advanced Rifle System. It takes the standard Henry rifle, floating survival rifle, and makes it a little bit more better to shoot. The AR is a great platform, AR7, from Henry. It's a great platform as is. But what I do with it, I put a scope on it. Okay, a better, heavier barrel. It is not a compost barrel like the AR7. Does not fit in the stock. I have a M16 grip on it, and I have a retractable or solid shoulder stock or T-stock to it. It shoots a lot easier and shoots a lot better. I was getting the materials, and then I had another incident, and I forget what the hell happened. And then I woke up, and Obama's president and Joe Biden's vice president. And like, what the hell happened? Okay, so I'm still working on that. The AR-7 Advanced Rifle System. Okay, and then I love Sean Connery's James Bond briefcase. And that was another thing I was going to develop to fit the advanced rifle system in. You put it in there. It's a nice case. It has 2 tubes of 22 ammo in there, 25 rounds altogether. You have a magazine, 8 round or 15 round magazine. You have a space for the scope, the barrel, the stock, and the pistol grip. Everything's in there, ready to go. Okay? And then I forgot something. I hold, I think, I could do 20 gold, quarter-size gold coins. The knife is not a problem. Also, I improved it. Like if you're in a problem and you just push the case up to the person and press the button, and he gets a flat dagger into his gut. All right, or you could throw it. Either way. Like I said, I'm still working on the James Bond case, 007's case, and then we have the AR-7. If you ever watch Future World, it was a bad sequel of Westworld. They had an AR-7 pistol, and that got my brain cooking. And I say, Of course, when I did it in real life, it was kind of crappy, but for a last-ditch pistol with a 6-inch barrel and laser sight, okay, it works pretty good. And a pistol grip, it works pretty good, except it jams in between. Okay, it was never designed as a pistol, and you can't use the sights. That's why I put a laser sight on it. Works great, but that got put away to the side because I had a seizure or something, and let's see, I flipped out a flat of eggs. I was holding a flat of eggs, and the last thing I remember, I was lying on the floor, eggs everywhere, and people are screaming, "He's going to die!" So anyway, the AR last ditch pistol kit. What you do is there's no sights on it. You just point where the red dot is, and then you pull the trigger. Okay, there is some jamming to it, but it will work. So that's my AR last ditch pistol kit. The other project I was working on was a folding pocket lantern kit. Okay, basically it folds flat like a notebook. You slip it into your pocket, and then when you need it, you open it up, and what it does is springs out a little cup that holds the candle. You light the candle, and voila, you have a little lantern all set up. I forgot the plans and the design, and again, one of the pet projects I forgot to do. Everybody's seen the metal matchbox case. I gave out a few that worked really good. Okay, got your matches, and you have enough room for tinder or fire starter, and it has a striker in the back. One of my ideas, and then these things I'm still arguing with people to subcontract these. I have one version that's waxed or siliconed, so you carry biscuits, hardtack, sugar, whatever you need. And I have another version like smaller like this, so you could do this and put coffee in it and dunk it to make campfire coffee. Uncle Alan does a lot of neat things, but like I said, I'm retired, I'm old, and I tend to forget things. So I got a lot of pet projects that I got to finish off and do. And a lot of people look at me, gee, Uncle Alan, I can never figure out why. To make money. I don't do arts and crafts. There is a need for these products. All right? A lot of you are going like, I'll get a job, work 15 hours a day, and come home and look stupid as hell in front of the TV and probably jerk off in the corner. Uncle Alan doesn't wear whatever t-shirt, baseball cap, hillbilly crap you got. Uncle Alan's making money. And I'm going to do it in a fun way. If I can make fun out of it, and if there's a need for it, I'll make money. What are you going to do? What is your pet project? Is it feasible? Can you make money? Okay, folks, you have a nice 4th of July weekend. Like I said, I pre-recorded this at 2 o'clock, so I'm very busy. I'm probably serving food to my guests right now. It's probably close to about 6 or 6:30. I'm serving food. We're having a nice, cocktails, drinks. We're having dinner. Fried chicken, pilaf. I have 2 kinds of salad. I have a fruit salad with jello, and I have another salad with garden fresh vegetables. Okay, folks, I'll catch you later. Happy 4th of July. Do something good. Invite a vet for a barbecue. Invite a neighbor to share a meal. Be a good person. Donate food to your local food bank. Remember, all this right here is the illusion. And I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. God bless. Long live the Republic. And be a good person. Bye now.